Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Seriously. So, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sunday cooking class. I am Francisco.
And I am Ainhoa. Hi.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
How fine.
Hopefully fine. One of the good things is that, we're still in February, but the days are becoming longer.
Much longer. It's 6 o'clock.
And look at the light coming in from the window. It's like daylight.
Are you showing my bike?
Yeah, I'm not showing the window. So
Showing the windows of my bike?
Daylight, which is fantastic. Hola, Linda. Good afternoon. So, what are we cooking today?
Wow, I'm cooking patatas a la importancia. Go and translate that.
Well, potatoes to the importance.
To the importance of what?
I don't know. So, hola, Susana. Hola, Dave. How are you this afternoon? Well, morning for you all. So, what is this, Susana? No, Susana, la importancia, no. Potatoes to the importance.
Yeah.
The thing is that this is Ainhoa's grandmother, Rosa. This is your dad's mom.
Yeah, you mix them, right?
I mix them. Unfortunately, didn't get to meet any of your grandmothers, but everybody says that Grandma Rosa was an amazing chef.
She was great.
The thing is that you have to think that here in Spain, this generation, our grandparents' generation, they lived in the Spanish Civil War. Hola, Carol. Hola, James. Hola, Pat. Hola, Jay.
Hola.
Everybody. Hola.
But not only that, my grandmother was born in 1900. Was that how do you say that in English?
1900.
1900. So she won with the century.
Today, she would have been 121 years old.
22.
22, yeah. Anyway, the thing is that this generation of people, they lived during the Spanish Civil War, during the dictatorship of Franco, so not too many expensive things.
No, not at all.
Well, just potatoes and things like humble things. And she made a feast out of the most humble food. And today, this importance, potatoes to the importance, is one of these humble dishes that are super delicious. Our kids loves them.
Yeah, and I love them. I mean, it's like comfort food.
Oh, that's it.
Comfort caloric food.
Well, it's a great memory of grandma, which is always wonderful. So, shall we?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Yes. Okay, you go first.
Okay. Do you want your apron?
Yeah, I will get my apron on. Well, look at how come you're not turning around? Look at the beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's already 6 o'clock in the afternoon and it's still sun, which is incredible. I think it's super good. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful Sunday. So I always like to show my little decoration. Once again, we only have fruit because we've got a lot of fruit. We have here in Spain, we are great producers of oranges and citrus. So that's what we are having all of this week. Comfort caloric food are the best. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you're gonna need if you want to cook along. Okay, simple things. The stars of the day, potatoes. Okay, then you're gonna need a little bit of flour, garlic. We're Spanish, we always put garlic. 1 egg, and depending on quantity, and a little bit of persley, salt, and olive oil. That's all and some vegetable broth.
Or water.
That will go. In the original recipe, the one written by your grandma, it reads water. But obviously, if you have leftover vegetable, today we had green beans for lunch, so we have saved the green beans broth, which obviously is going to be much better. But if you don't have broth, vegetable broth, just put simple water. So, are we starting? Let me put my apron on.
Do we have some wine? Do we have some wine to drink along maybe afterwards? Because it takes a while to cook.
It takes a while?
It takes like 10-15 minutes, I don't know.
Okay, we'll do have some red wine.
Okay, great.
So, but shall we start?
Please.
Okay. So the thing is that as we are cooking for tomorrow's lunch, this is what we're gonna eat tomorrow. We have already prepared part of it, but we're gonna start from zero. Okay, so that is we have just prepared them because tomorrow we are going to be eating this and we need more. Okay, so important things.
You peel the potatoes and you dry them.
Important. They have to be dried.
They have to be dried, right? You make like about 1 centimeter. So
Which
let's say one small finger.
One finger?
Small, huh? If you got thick fingers, be careful.
Okay, so as you cut, let me show this. So it's about this thick. Ooh.
Try to make them as regular as possible, right?
Hola, Rich. ¿Qué tal estás? Hola, Marie.
Okay. Wow, it's got a funny thing. If you've got funny things inside the potato, you get them out, right?
Take them out and that's it. Okay. Right here on part of Minnesota, 29 degrees to...
Is it cold in Minnesota?
Well, 29 Fahrenheit, which is 2 minus Celsius.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice cold day in Minnesota.
Nice cold weather?
Well, here it's been quite a cold day today, but beautiful sunny. Okay, so yay.
Fine. So we put, let's see, what we do. I use olive oil. Because
extra virgin,
of course, extra virgin olive oil. I mean, we don't use anything else, so I forget very often. But I understand it might be too expensive, so use any oil that you like, without much flavor, or with flavor. So let's put it to 4 because I need some time to prepare.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know, maybe they can tell us, because in Spanish this is called albardar.
Okay, so why don't you do one? And we don't know that we've been looking for the English word of doing this that we don't know how to. So it's just okay. Go ahead.
You use the flour.
Empezar with the huevo.
Right. So I'll start, and then maybe they can tell us the name.
Yeah. So it's.
Oh, I didn't get mine. Okay. So. I told you 1 egg, but maybe we need more. Huh?
Oh.
It has to be well beaten.
Yeah. This is here in Queens, New York. Well, Susana, in New York, you've had a huge, how do you say, huge snows. Hola, Abby, and happy birthday, Abby. It was your birthday a couple of days ago, yes? By the way, it's gonna be my birthday in 5 days, so we are the best ones. We are Aquarius.
We're the best ones.
We are the best ones. Yay for Aquarius. So the word we're looking for, Abby, is albardar, which is you put flour, a little bit of flour.
You shake it off. The excess, you shake it. You don't want it to be like super floury. And then you put it through egg. How do you call that? How do you
It's
say
just
that in
flour and egg. How do you call that?
No breadcrumbs.
Dredging. Okay.
Fine.
D-R-E-D-G-E. James, Deb, thank you. To dredge it in flour. Butter, B-A-T-T-E-R coating.
Oh, butter. Yes, of course, butter.
Okay.
Like when you do codfish or codfish and...
Dredging is better, yes. So dredging, to dredge. The correct word is to dredge.
Okay, so I've put some salt. You didn't see it. I think that Francisco was talking, but...
How strange, me talking. Okay, so we put a little bit of salt into the potatoes, okay?
And you use everything. This is a very old dish, in fact. And like I was telling my sister-in-law that we were going to do this today, and she said, "Yeah, we do that at home also, but we put clams." And I said, "Well, that's not patatas are importancia."
That is for wealthy moments.
Big potatoes. What are you talking about?
Okay, so now you just put them into the egg.
VIP potatoes with clams. My gosh. That is for...
I mean, that's a good thing. If you put eggs on it, it's like, clams on it. Well, here clams in Spain, they're quite expensive. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. Right. I remember when we went to visit Nicolas.
Yeah.
Remember, we had like fried clams and fried oysters. And
yeah, they were like super good. I mean, our son, he did 1 year of high school in Maine. We went to visit him, and the thing is that clams and oysters, they were like everywhere, and that amazing lobster sandwich. That was like,
I love that.
it was like a lobster sandwich. It can that be more fancy?
That was
It's so good.
Okay, so let's put it.
Okay, so we
It's a
yes.
bit cold. Be careful, it's not too cold.
Yeah. So the thing is that we don't want to cook the potatoes now. We just what we do is we just fry them. I mean, we just cover them with the flour. We dredge them.
We dredge them.
We dredge. It's kind of a difficult word for me.
It's kind of a difficult word, yes. Ah, it's too cold.
Okay. Just heat it up. Example: is beer butter, fish and beer butter onion rings. Okay. Entonces, una cosa es albardar. Entonces,
Oh, Joe.
yo. Well, one of the things about
It's a
this
bit
dish
dirty.
is that's what I'm gonna say. You have the flour, you have the eggs, so everything gets dirty.
Everything gets a bit dirty.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, we have been trying to see how to do this without making a mess. Look at the boss hands. It's like, oh,
Oh,
you just took them without me showing them. It's okay. Anyway, so
so
this is just
we just give them a color, right?
so just.
I'm going to put this down.
Oh, it's simple.
It's very simple. We use one of my aunts. I've got a few, but one of my aunts makes this dish, and she makes an amazing Grandma Rosa's potatoes. Really.
Well, to coat them is okay. Coat them.
Okay, coat them.
Okay, I think that's easier for me to remember than to dredge them.
If you put a coat on the potatoes, that's good.
No, es like, como una gabardina.
Yeah, of course. Like a coat, raincoat.
Yeah.
That's what we call. That is not. Gabardina is different. Because
Oh,
it's
by the way,
like-
okay, sorry for my coughing. They don't know what's going on with my coughing. I've had this for a little bit over 2 months. So
I don't know. It looks like you had COVID and you didn't know,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
mean-
get a cough.
I think I've not been doing testings of COVID, and I've been negative all the time. But they said it could be something from COVID. I do not have COVID right now because I tested yesterday. But I have this stupid cough that I cannot stand. So I'm not talking. I sound like a smoker or something. I don't smoke. I have asthma, so
You don't smoke.
you don't smoke. So sorry for that. Hola, Guru. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, so the first part of the potatoes are done.
We made too many, but it's okay.
That's okay.
They will eat them.
The kids will eat it. If not, we can take some to your parents. So
We can. Oh, yes.
Your dad will
father
love it.
Will love it. Uh-oh. I mean, you have to be careful with this. It's either too hot or too cold.
okay, so here we are doing the rest of the potatoes.
Okay. I mean, it's simple can be.
Well, as you can see, all the recipes that we cook, they are always very simple, very. We do not use expensive goods because I think that's one of the things about Spanish food. It's just good quality ingredients, but basic. I mean, the potatoes have to be good. The egg, it's farm's egg. So really, Linda Anderson says that we would call them potato fritters. But
No.
we're not cooking them, okay? We're just covering them.
No, we are not. No.
So I don't think that, because they're not fried, right? That's,
It's just to give them to coat them.
yeah. I think the best expression is to coat them, because the way they're gonna be cooked, right now they're raw. So the way they're gonna be cooked is that they're gonna be boiled in the vegetable broth, okay? So remember that we are not cooking them, we're just going with them, okay?
We're just coating them with egg and flour.
Hold it.
Sorry, but my fingers are super dirty. And the flour on the potatoes will give it like the starch of the potato plus the flour will give it like a will make it a thicker sauce than what you could think from here.
Yeah, I mean, the important thing is that the starch of the potato will come out. Okay, so what it does, the coat is like a shield around the potato, so it makes the starch to come out, and it's like makes that thick, super creamy.
Somehow it protects
Yeah.
potatoes from breaking.
So it's
Somehow. I think we might not have enough broth now, but we need to add
no,
some
well,
water.
as we said in the original recipe, it's only water. So if you do not have, like for example, we only have this much of broth, vegetable broth. If you don't have any enough, you just have to add water. Okay. So.
Okay, so I think these are coated, right? So I'll just you're taking my egg away.
It's okay.
The good thing about the potatoes is that you find a little omelette inside. Then if you have
Okay.
my father, you find it.
It is that with the leftover egg, as this is food from war food, or moments in history where there was no money, you don't throw that little bit of egg away.
You don't.
You make an omelette and you also put it on in there.
It's super little because I was very cautious with the eggs.
Normally, when we have this, everybody fights for the little omelette. But here the tradition is that the father gets the omelette.
In my house, the tradition is that the father gets the omelette and then I eat it.
And then you eat it? So your dad gets it, but you eat it? Okay.
My dad finds it and then I look at him.
With puppy eyes.
And I have it.
Okay, so now what are we doing? Well, we'll clean a little bit.
Yeah, this is really dirty.
Sorry for the mess.
It's a bit messy.
You know that we like having everything very clean and very tidy.
Okay,
So
we've got the potatoes here. And what
shall they start with the broth or
no? And what we are going to do is add some parsley. So, you did it really beautiful, darling.
Okay, I'm always in charge of the setting. So she makes fun of me. Okay, so we have parsley. What we have done is just chopped the leaves of the parsley, okay?
So
we don't want the stems, we just want the leaves.
You don't want the stems, and you want fresh parsley. If you go, otherwise, we also have frozen parsley. For this, that could work beautifully.
Yeah, but if you have
I leave the stem
fresh
here.
parsley, it's always...
So not to make a mess with the parsley, easy. You use scissors, you use a glass, and you cut it inside, right? In fact, that was my aunt, mi tía Maritere.
Your Aunt Maritere, who taught you this little trick.
Yeah.
This is the best way, really,
Best way.
fastest way to chop parsley, fresh parsley.
Parsley, coriander, anything that you want to chop and you don't want to make a mess. Put it inside, use your scissors, get good scissors, huh?
Yes. So don't move the glass so I can... No, just keep on going.
Okay, fine. I want it in small pieces, but it's up to you. Put it here. So what do? We want...
So now it's, let's say, the dressing of the potatoes are just garlic and parsley.
And I had to ask my mother because the recipe said raw garlic, which was quite interesting. Oh, I need my knife, sorry. Because I thought we had to fry it, but no. My mother said no, my father said no. So when we started making this dish, we started using the raw garlic because it will boil. I'll also use this. I know it's funny, but...
So we have just put, and this is again up to taste, personal taste, how much garlic you like. You know that we like garlic, so we always, three is not much, really.
Not much.
I mean, it's not a lot of garlic.
And we have this
Gadgets?
gadget. Is the garlic smasher is super useful. I mean, you cannot live without one in the kitchen.
Well, in Spain, we eat so much garlic that we have everything related with garlic.
And you know what, darling? We have to start preparing the garlic because we are...
Yeah, we're running out of garlic.
We're running out of garlic. Because generally what we do is we freeze the garlic. So I'm going to add some parsley to the potatoes so they boil. And then save some. So when they are cooked, you put it on top and it's...
As decoration.
As just a decoration, right? But you need the flavor of the parsley to go into the potatoes. Because what you have, potatoes, eggs, garlic...
Continúa para que, so we don't have to wait so long.
Okay.
Hey, you told me to let you know.
Okay, I'm fine.
Well, Shall we? Hi Judy, you're in Scotland. So what's the deal? Last week we had a little couple moment, because behind the camera, I am telling her speak louder, because she tends to put her voice down. So I'm like, louder, louder, and suddenly she doesn't move. I'm like, keep on going. She's like, you're telling me all the time what to do. I'm like, okay, I will let you know. So
I get you.
so she was all mad at me. I'm like, how do you explain me? How do you expect me to tell you what to do? Say, well, just tell me. Don't make me those simple. Okay, I'm like, I will let you know. So please.
Fine.
Anyway, sorry for that stupid little moment.
Okay.
So no, Judy, you are 1 hour in Scotland. You're 1 hour behind. You are in GMT. We are Central European time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit more water.
So what you want is to almost cover all the potatoes.
Let's see. Well, I'll start with this, because most of the potatoes are covered, and I don't know if they will take butter or maybe get it out. Probably get it out. So I'll just leave it like that. Make it boil, and then we will put it. Let's first give it a
strong boil.
High heat. Make it boil, and then we put it down, right? And in between, we can you can
have a wine.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so let me get some wine around. Oh my. So the thing is that all of this generation of food makers, I think they made miracle. Are you getting the wine?
I'll get the wine, because
so
you're talking.
I really think they made miracles with such few things that they had back then. It was like really an amazing job of what you do to make a whole family. And you have to think that at this moment, the families, they were quite large. I mean, your family was not too large. You are just 2 boys and 2 girls? Your dad's side?
My family, on my dad's side, yes, there were
it's 2 boys and 2 girls.
girls.
But there were families that were like
Yeah,
8,
my
10
mother,
kids.
they were 5 only. Also.
Oh.
Well, only.
Only.
Good enough.
I mean, for today's standards, that's quite a lot. Whoop.
For today's standard, that's a lot.
Well, in Spain, it's I think it's 1 kid and a half per couple. I mean, we have 3, so I guess we have 2 that are not ours, or like 2 couples. No, but so imagine, how do you give food, calories, energy to all of these kids that are hardworking? You know, it was so with potatoes and things like that. That's how they survive. Another thing that we have, I think we've never talked about.
So much meat, I think.
Well, there was not too much meat to be killed. If you come, they will see you, not out of the image. Another thing that here, especially in the north of Spain, it's different from the south of Spain, is that here in the north, we ate corn, which normally...
We ate corn?
Well, corn flour.
Oh, yeah, but up north, my grandmother used to say that was pig's food.
Okay, so what's the deal? Remember
my other
that,
grandmother.
But remember that we have in Spain the Camino de Santiago, St. James pilgrimage path. That Camino, what it does, it divides Spain in 2 parts. From the Camino to the north, it was a Christian kingdoms, many different Christian kingdoms, while from the Camino to the south, it is a Muslim kingdoms, okay, Muslim empire.
At the beginning.
At the beginning, well, we're talking 700 years of beginning.
Yeah,
okay,
beginning.
so the issue is in Navarra. Okay, if this is Navarra, the Camino cuts like this, Navarra. From here to the south, we have Muslim heritage.
From Pamplona?
From Pamplona to the south. While from Pamplona to the north, we don't. So
no.
We see everything.
It's very interesting.
It's very interesting because it shows in the character of the people, in the food, the gastronomy, in the housing. For example, okay, in our couple, I think she's from the south of Navarra.
Well, my father is from the south.
Yeah.
My mother is from
the middle.
Middle.
But my family comes from the mountain.
Only from the mountain.
Only from the mountain. My mom and my dad. The thing is that the people from the mountain, the people that did not have the Muslim heritage, are very quiet.
Are they?
Yeah, that's it.
Where do you come from?
That's it. Where do you come from?
I'm a lost ingredient.
Judy, is it divided in the Basque country? The thing is that Navarra is the origin of the Basque country. So half of it is Basque. The north is where we find the Basque culture, while in the south of Navarra we don't. So the thing is that people from the north, normally, we're very quiet. The people from the south of Navarra, they are, her family, they're much more talkative. They have this Muslim heritage, that warmth of the Mediterranean, and also the skin. So in our case, we're physically changed, because I am, out of the two, I'm the loud one, I'm like, boo, and she's much more quiet.
Yeah.
She is super pale, while I am much more tan, which should be the other way around. Okay, but hey, it is what it is.
No, but you get like genes from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, obviously genetics have changed.
Yeah, my grandma Rosa, in fact, was very very dark.
Yeah. So in the food, it's what I was. Everything started with the corn.
Let me talk. I'm going to
okay, you're gonna take.
potatoes.
Okay, if I have to put the camera there, let me know.
Yeah.
So what about the food? From the Camino to the south, in the Arabic Spain, they did not use corn. While from the Camino to the north, we did. Humans. While the corn in Spain, the big Spain, it was more for animals. So here, you don't put people, by tradition, people from the south of Navarre, they would not eat corn, while the people from the north, we would. So the gastronomy...
my grandmother went crazy when I was eating fried corn. She said, why are you eating that? That's
corn on the cob.
I mean, she would go crazy about corn on the cob. Like, oh my.
Okay, let's see what... Aaron has been in the tourist new recently to another region in the mountains that isn't the French or Spanish or Basque. Aran, yes, the Valle de Aran.
Valle de Aran.
That is,
Pyrenees.
that's the Pyrenees, but that is the Kingdom of Aragon.
That's the other
Old
kingdom.
part of... okay, so Abby is talking... Okay, here is Spain, here is France. This is my map. The Pyrenees are here, okay? This is the Mediterranean coast. We are here, we control this part of the Pyrenees, okay?
Small part.
And Aran, the Valle de Aran, Abby, it's right here, okay? It's on the next valley, on the next
beautiful
region.
Valley.
Beautiful valleys. I mean, the Pyrenees are
great.
Breathtaking.
Yeah, and if you ever have the time, there is like el pre-romanico aragonés. It's fantastic.
The proto-Romanic architecture, it's incredible. I mean, really
get hiking boots, because it's difficult to get there.
But it's beautiful. It's worth going and seeing it.
Well, okay. It's going to take a while.
You take a glass? Sorry for my... I don't know.
I have to do something.
A little bit more?
No, that's fine. You know, Fran is super stingy with wine, look.
Well, hey, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so...
No, I'll tell you why. Because, in fact, my father likes this wine, so we are getting it to him.
Yeah, I mean, we have... This is like the wine we use at home, but we barely drink. So when we open a bottle, just for dinner or something, we only drink this much. As you can see, not much, for two. So my father-in-law is very happy when we give him this type of bottles that are almost...
We'll go for a walk and bring him the wine.
We'll bring him the wine. And if we bring him some potatoes, he'll be even happier.
Yeah, I don't know. This is going to take a while, my dear. So...
well, maybe we can make a picture.
Toast, and then we'll make a picture.
Okay, our friends, thank you very much for joining in. And let's see how the potatoes are. Abby, feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yay! It's going to be in 5 days. So happy.
In 5 days? So I have to get you a present.
Well, maybe yes.
Maybe yes.
Have I behaved well this
No.
year? No? I'm in trouble. The boss says I've not been a book boy.
They are very difficult for presents. They are super difficult.
I know, I'm the worst person to get presents because I never need anything.
What do you want? Nothing. I've got everything. Okay.
I mean,
any ideas? No. I don't need anything. Great. So you will get that.
Okay.
Nothing.
So let's show them our potatoes, how they're going. But I think that's pretty much all we can tell them because it's...
No, it's going to take a while. Let's count on, I don't know, 20 minutes, and they have been barely cooking for 6.
Okay, so in about 15 to 20 minutes, we'll upload a picture on Facebook so you guys can see the end result of our potatoes to the importance. But as you can see, it's simple, easy. Now the potatoes are beginning to release a little bit of the starch.
A little bit.
And if you see the liquid, the broth is becoming a little thicker, but it will become much thicker.
Okay, so one thing is see if you get your knife, and then if the potatoes are cooked, you will go through. That's it.
In the moment the knife goes through, you don't need to boil it anymore.
Count minimum 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? I cannot tell you. Depends on the potatoes. Depends on your fire. Okay, but if you cook them, send us pictures because I would love to see you make one of my favorite dishes.
Your grandma's recipe.
Yes.
What else, my friends? This Tuesday, I'm gonna be. Whoa! Where did the camera go? No, not that way. Wait, come over here. So this Tuesday, I'm gonna be at the Pyrenees in one of those beautiful Basque villages. Okay.
You're going to where?
Lesaca.
Ah, great potato omelette.
The best potato omelette in the world. But unfortunately, they're closed for the winter, so they're not open. We cannot go check on it.
Oh.
But that will be on Tuesday. If any of you wants to keep updated, because I have the cooking classes, the Tuesdays with friends. I post every week an article in my website. I do a podcast every week. There's a lot of things going on. If you would like to learn all about Spain, you want to know, keep updated of what I'm doing, please send me your email and I will send it to you, an email letting you know what's going on, what I'm doing. So please send me your email so you don't, because I put direct links in the emails I send. So it's much easier for you. You don't have to go look. Where are you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Spotify?
Yes, ask him
link
to send you an email.
Forget it.
Okay.
So
done.
That's one of the things. Everybody, thank you very much. Remember that all of these cooking classes are tip supported. If you can share a tip with us, we would love that. If you cannot share a tip with us, another way you can help us is by sharing this video. So please do share this video. I always upload them because people have sent me, it's kind of difficult to look them on Facebook. I want to see that recipe that you made. I upload all of these videos on my YouTube channel, Traveling Steps. So please go to my YouTube channel. There you have all the tours I've done, all the cooking classes we've done. They're placed there. You have the ingredients, you have everything. If you like any of the videos, please give us a thumb like. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Great.
So see you. Next Sunday.
Oh yes, next Sunday. As on Thursday is my birthday, we're gonna take the weekend off. We are going to go to Madrid for a couple of days to see my brother and see my friend Jorge from my other partner in Spanish Loops, the podcast that we talk. So we're gonna have a little bit of a holiday break, a Sunday.
But we'll see you in 2 weeks.
But I'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay. See them on Tuesday. Okay.
Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya. Let me close this.